Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower, and this is IFXtra.
So, how's everyone doing this week? We're doing fine still, working hard and all that. What have you been up to?
I mean, not interference related, did a bit more running, you know. I'm nearly halfway through my running total for the month on this challenge I'm on.
Running total, I like it.
Yeah, I meant that totally. So, you know, quite pleased with that. But yeah, been getting bits and pieces done on interference, getting close to this app update, getting the challenges and bits and pieces and stuff in there. Few things taking longer than expected because of a couple of bugs. Also, still having issues with all of this Apple kit for trying to build this for iPhone. So, yeah, I mean, the plan is to release it on Android, and then if I can't get this our test phone working again, I'm tempted to maybe just test it on the simulator and release it there, which kind of sucks a bit, but we know that it works, and so it's just minor changes. So yeah, it should be legit. Anyway, you know, we'll see what happens.
So we've got loads of newbies, haven't we, in the game?
Yeah. So
nice to see.
yeah, hi to all of the new players who've been joining us. Hope you're having fun. You know, introduce yourself in the forums if you like. If you've got any questions or anything, we're in there too. We're also on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord, if you would like to chat with us over there. So yeah, I mentioned working on the app update. One other interesting thing really. We have had a request to sort out a crosshair for if you are using if you're drawing using a pen. Now, we'd had I knew this was an issue before because it happened to Ferret. In fact, is the other person that had this. Some systems, if you're using a pen, the system generates a crosshair showing where the pen is because it hides the mouse pointer, and you get a little dot. Like I've got a surface here. If I'm using that pen, I get a crosshair because the system takes care of it. Some don't though. So she reported this problem a little while ago, but we've actually had a couple of other people mention it in the forums this week, which gives us sort of like a little wider base to try and test and fix it with. So we've got a fix in for that now. If you're using a pen and you previously had that problem, it should automatically detect that you're using a pen and turn on this crosshair when needed. Otherwise, you can just press P for pointer, and it'll toggle it on and off.
P, please, Bob.
Exactly. So this is just web, really, because sort of tablets and things, if you're using a pen, you're touching the screen. So, you know, you don't need one. You wouldn't see it anyway because it would be under the pen. So, yeah, update on web there. That's all live. Thanks for bearing with us while we sorted that out.
Okay, is that it?
We've also got a new patron.
Oh, we have, yeah, that's true.
Yes, thank you very much, Barris,
Hi, Barris.
who has what's the word for patron? Become a patron?
Yeah.
Patreon. Become a patron on Patreon.
Patronised us.
Yeah, that just sounds like they're being harsh. So.
Patronised us.
Anyway, yes, thank you very much for your support, Barris. That's very kind of you. It's very much appreciated. It goes towards server bills and things. If any of you are enjoying the game and you'd like to support it, you can get the supporter purchase within the app or the website, which unlocks some cool things like replays, etc. Or we do have Patreon over at patreon.com/interference. We can give us a bit of monthly support. And like I say, that helps go towards server bills. Gets you some cool things as well, like custom entrance shout-outs in the quiz. But we'll talk about quiz later.
Okay, right. Now it's time to see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Sai for Not All Angels Have Wings. Oh, that's so beautiful. She's saying, oh no, it was my pleasure to help. I think anyone who helps other people is definitely an angel. Well done, Sai.
My favourite description this week was Trapped in Red Box Looking Up at Sky Through a Hole in Its Top by Pineapple Chihuahua. Now this is one of the ones I really like, where someone's taken the drawing and then in their description they kind of forcibly change the perspective through words. Those ones are always really clever. At first it looks like something in space, but then once you read the description, you can totally see it as looking up through the top of a box. Nice work, Pineapple Chihuahua.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Heraclium for pirate wearing a dress on top of the tallest mast of a ship. Yeah, he's still looking very piratical, even though he's got a dress on. That's really funny. Well done, Heraclium.
They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Cool. Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I asked you, what's your favourite thing to do at the weekend? Do you like to have a lie-in, or do you spend time cooking nice things, or do you go out and about? And we had quite a few replies. I think the consensus basically is lie-in, laze around, recharge, which is what they're for, I guess.
That's sensible. I mean, well, you know what we do at the weekends?
Yeah.
We make these videos. And then I make more interference and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what were people saying?
Cannavate said, definitely a lie-in is a must. And Vi said, I agree. A lie-in and no work-related stuff to do. But if I do go out, I go to the bookstore, even if I don't need any books. Yeah,
That's very you.
Perfect place to go.
Recreational book browsing.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Callum, shaming me slightly, really. Callum does parkrun on Saturday morning.
Nice.
I always mean to do parkrun, and then I never quite bring myself to it. Partially because we're doing this stuff, and so I miss it. That's my excuse. But also enjoying any motorsports that are on TV. Of course, Callum, a big like F1 fan. Isn't it? Yeah.
Landale said laziness overload and lunch with the family, which sounds perfect weekend.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice one to
That
finish
is
on.
lovely. Yeah, definitely. Cool. Now we're going to see what we're talking about next week in the forums.
We should all be more kind in these challenging times. Give us some ideas for random acts of kindness that you've experienced or heard about. Let's make the world a better place.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. Now don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist night. That means a quiz of the week, 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yep, if you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard.
Absolutely. Would you like to know who won last week?
Oh, go on.
Darth won with 187 points. And then Ginny Pond was second, one of our newbies, with 183, and Dakesh was third with 180. So that's all very close, wasn't it? One question in it, basically.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So the Sunday quiz is based on the week's drawings from interference. So you got 5 rounds, 5 questions each. Bunnery picks 5 of her favourite drawings of the week and then uses as inspiration for rounds. So we won't find out what they are until the night, but do you want to tell us who the featured artists are?
Okay, we've got Pedro the Tech. He sounds cool. We've got Rocket Skion, Zimvivi, Donna, and Pineapple Chihuahua. Some awesome names there.
Okay, so we've got a mix of very new people there and like a very long time player.
Yeah,
Donna's
come
been
back
around
recently.
ages.
Yeah, nice to see him again.
Okay, cool. So if you'd like to find out what topics are going to be inspired by some of their drawings, join us on Sunday, 7 p.m. UK, twitch.tv/interference.
Guess what happens on Thursday, so?
Oh, what happens on Thursday?
We have another quiz, Zeitgeist 20, which is 20 questions on one topic. And last week we did movie theme songs, which was fun, wasn't it?
Yes. So that was quite interesting.
You knew quite a few.
I knew a few, but then some of them, my brain kind of locked up.
You couldn't think of the tune.
yeah, that was the problem, because I know you had a few that were sort of Bond themes, and anytime my brain tried to like sort of play the music in my head so I could work out what the right answer is, it just did the songs to the music of Goldfinger, and it just didn't really work. It was interesting though, learned some stuff. Yeah.
Do you know who our expert on movie theme songs
Who was that?
It was Darth, who got 186, and then Goose was second with 182, and Jess and 06 Sat, one of our newbies, were joint third with 170. Which is quite cool.
Very good. We did have a couple of new people in as well who did really well.
They did, yeah.
So yeah, that was cool. Hopefully they'll join us again on Sunday. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah. Would you like to know what the topic of next Thursday's
Yeah,
Zeitgeist
what's happening
20
then?
is? It's going to be famous quotes.
Okay. Famous quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's doable, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they're famous quotes, surely we'll have heard of them. So,
You would think so.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, well, if you'd like to join us for that, that'll be Thursday, 7 p.m. UK, over on twitch.tv/interference.
Cool. That's all the news for now. So it just goes to say,
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or download the app for your device. Just search for Interference in your app store. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter @PlayIFX. We're on Facebook @PlayInterference. And we're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for ongoing maintenance of the game, building new game modes, running servers, feeding cats, all of these things.
We don't pay the cats.
We don't pay the cats.
Only in treats.
Yeah.
And licky licks.
Yes, they are obsessed with these licky licks things. Yeah. Anyway, so we really appreciate your support. Patrons get support status in Interference, so you get things like replays, the fancy challenge system, and invites, stuff like that. And also, if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Absolutely. That's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.